What is going on, guys? It's your host T-Dub110 here, back for another qualifying session at Slver Sands for round 6 on the season out of 7. We got 4 drivers in here going to be running. We got Bronzy USMC, we got Metro Osprey, NGU Flight, and Salzig. I believe they're all from Elite Velocity besides Metro. Real quick, ForzaHorizonDriftLeague presented by Plantronics Gaming is sponsored by 110 Customs, Figurative Tuning, HKS Performance, Team 5 Zagan, Forza Daily Skids on Instagram, VaporsOnline.com, and StickerBoost.com. Go to StickerBoost.com, enter the code FHDL to get 15% off your purchase. So let's go ahead and get into it. Get the course preview out of the way, and then we'll get underway with qualifying to see who is going to get into the top 16 field. But first, back in the booth with me is that Booty Meat and Predator. What is going on, guys?
What is up? This is going to be a good run to see how some of the Elite Velocity guys come out.
Yeah, and we've seen the best, and I don't want to say the worst, but the best thing that can happen and the worst thing that could happen already just after 2 drivers. We've seen Demon Shadow, who's number 2 in the points, put in a phenomenal run in his first run and in the rain. And then the second person, T-John, who has a win under his belt and we know is a good driver, randomly just spun around corner number 2.
Hey man, this track isn't anything to scoff about. You know, it can make or break good drivers. So we'll see how this goes.
All right, I do ask drivers, please park in a driveway somewhere and off the course so I can do the course preview. Alright, so alright, Predator, go park at the initiation point. Alright, so drivers are going to start here where Booty Meat's car is at the last driveway on the right before the gap between the houses. Then they're going to do a 60 mile an hour roll, till where Predator's truck is, which is the initiation point, or you could just say the second driveway on the right from the start. You're going to initiate and try to fill this zone between these next 2 driveways. You want to be past the white line but not past the curb. You want to be right in between with your tires. Diving back into an inside clip. Jumping back out to an outside zone, riding that white line. Do not drop tires over that white line. And transitioning into a outside zone on this corner. You want to be in between the white line and the curb. Then outside zone again, all the way up to the white line. Do not drop tires over it. All the way to the finish, which is this tree right here. All right, so let me go get my traffic glitch out of the way, and then we'll do a full pass. But Booty, you've competed in a couple events this season. Unfortunately, you missed signups for this one. But what is your thoughts on how the season's been going so far?
I think it's been good, man. There's been a lot of good competition. I started at Cooper Petty Reverse, and yeah, it was kind of a eye opener for me personally, at least. I mean, I had never done any competition, so it was good getting a feel for all these really good drivers out. So it was nice. It definitely helps you improve some skills. So it's good.
Nice. And Predator, I need leader, buddy. But yeah, man, and to go that far in your first ever event, that was pretty cool too.
Yeah, dude, I was super stoked about that.
Right, so
Tito, can you explain to chat what we are doing?
All right, so what we are doing, we are currently hosting qualifying for an event that will go down next Saturday at 9 p.m. Central. This is round 6 of FHDL Season 2. Out of 7 rounds, like I said. This is the 2 p.m. session. Signups have already closed for this event. Signups will open after this weekend for the next event. Not sure when the finale is going to be played. We're kind of just going by ear, just because there's a ton of comps going on right now that everybody else is trying to get into, and I got a lot of IRL stuff going on. So just trying to find an available weekend for the finale. But signups will open on Monday after qualifying is over for the final event. And I did not mean to do that. Okay. But everybody is more than welcome to come and watch. Like I said, qualifying is going on all this weekend, and then next Saturday at 9 p.m. Central will be battles, and that's what these guys in qualifying are trying to do and try to make is the top 16 into battles. So, already went over the course preview. Now it's time to get in a full pass. Let's go ahead and get into it. So 60-mile-an-hour roll till the initiation point where the Predator is. Go to the outside zone, do an inside clip. So this outer zone, I came down just a little bit. So this outer zone, try not to get on that curve too much, and those lights will hurt you too. Somehow I still have traffic, so I'll have to turn that off. And that's a run. So let me see. Thought I did a traffic glitch, but I guess it didn't work. Let's try it again. Everybody else's traffic glitch worked, correct?
Yes, if you do the traffic glitch and then you go back into the event, it will cancel the traffic glitch.
Ah, okay, okay. Alright, so now I gotta do my traffic glitch again. I do apologize, guys. Yes, thank you for covering that in the chat, Booty.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Alright, but as you guys can see in the banners, if you guys have not watched our announcement video on YouTube yet, I definitely recommend going and watching that. After this season's over, we are doing a full makeover, different name. We're jumping over to Motorsport and staying on Horizon. We're going to try to dominate the whole Forza game when it comes to competition drifting. But we are changing our name to Forza Drifting Championships. And like I said, we're going to be on Motorsport and Horizon games. So super stoked about Horizon 4 coming out, and looking forward to competing on Motorsport. I do apologize, NGU. Trying to go around you. Okay, so let's see here. Let me grab my phone here and see who's going to be going up first. Alright, so first up is going to be Slver from Elite Velocity. So Slver, if you could please pull up to the line. Slver, you there, buddy? There it is. Alright. Alright, Slver. Alright, enough with the horns because I got to be able to hear his horn. Alright, honk when ready, buddy, and then you may go for your first qualifying run. There's his horn. He's off and running with this 60-mile-an-hour roll. It's the Excel zone. Initiates. Good initiation. Filling out that outer zone, but missing the inside clip. Good angle. Having to make a correction to try to get back out to that outer zone. Just barely dropping a tire. Coming through the outside zone number 3. Getting it completely. Here he comes to the final outer zone. Final corner. Filling it perfectly. What a run from Slver, Booty.
Yeah, that was a hell of a run. I think he just missed a little bit of that first inside clip, but other than that, he filled everything pretty nice.
Alright, so now he's going to honk when ready and run his final qualifying run. Alright, here he goes off, and then a little bit of a late initiation, but still filling that outer zone, missing that inside clip again, dropping 2 tires, maybe even 3, nearly straightening out. And if he dropped 3 tires, that's going to result in a 0 on his run. Well, an incomplete run, I should say. But so far, other than that, running very, very clean. Good angle, a little bit angle checky, but that might be his connection because he is from Australia. Not as good as his first run, but still a good run, Predator.
That was pretty good.
All right, so let's see here who's up next. Next up is going to be NGU Flight from Elite Velocity at R34. Alright, so when ready, honk your horn, and then you may go for your first qualifying run. And I do believe this is Flight's first FHDL event, so we'll have to see how he does. Goes 60 roll, accelerates, Good initiation, filling that outer zone. May have just dropped the tire on the inside, trying to get that inner clip, but not getting the outer zone. He gets the back end of it, but did not fill it. Here he comes through the second outer zone, not quite getting there. So not a good start for his first run. Getting that third zone beautifully though, and hits the finish. So I don't know if it might be nerves, guys. I mean, you, Predator and Booty, you guys probably know more than anybody. You think being his first FHDL event, you think the nerves are getting to him a little bit?
Yeah, it could be, man. 'Cause I remember my first couple runs, the nerves just got me. It was crazy.
Yeah, my first event I double zeroed because of nerves.
Yeah.
I worked my butt off at practice and then nerves got to me and I double zeroed.
All right, so here we go. All right, NGU, honk when ready, and then you may go for your second run. All right, there he goes for his final run. Hopefully he can step it up from his first. It was a clean run, it just wasn't hitting those clips and zones. Getting the first outside zone, getting the clip, looking beautiful so far. Can he get to the outer zone? He does. Railing it near perfect. May have just barely dropped the tire at the end. Can he get the second outer zone? He gets a little bit of it, but I don't know if the judges will count it. And then here he comes to the third outer zone that he railed the first time around, and he's going to do it again. What a big step up for him, guys.
Wow, that was a beautiful run.
Yeah, it was definitely better than his first run. I mean, at least he's got 2 scoreable runs in the book, so it's always a plus.
Better than my first.
All right, so here we go, guys. Actually, we are missing someone. We're missing
Did
Invert
them log
Fusion.
out?
So, no, Invert Fusion, I must have got him and Bronzy mixed up. So, Bronzy, I know you're in here. If you want to run, you can go ahead and fill that spot. Or you could wait, and then I'll get Invert Fusion in the next session. Because that's my fault. So I'll have to switch you guys around after this is done. Bronzy running in that Camaro, running for elite velocity. All right, honk when ready, buddy, then you may go for your first qualifying run. He's off and running, 60-mile-an-hour roll, excels, initiates. Good initiation. He may have just got that zone. The judges will have to look at it. Getting the inside clip, though, may have gotten the outside zone. It was a little too close to call, and maybe got half of that outer zone in the second corner. Here he comes through the final corner, dropping a tire almost 2, and gets too far in, not getting that zone. Started off good, guys, but that last corner bit him in the butt a little bit.
Yeah, sloppy but scoreable. I think that's going to be the tune of this run.
All right, so here we go. He's going to pull up the line. Honk when ready, buddy, and you may go for your final run. All right, I didn't hear a honk, but I guess he went. All right, good initiation, but not getting the outer zone. Getting the inside clip. Railing the first outer zone, looking good so far, besides missing the first outside zone off the initiation. Not quite getting that outer zone on the second corner, and dropping a tire through half of the final corner, a little bit angle checky as well. So about even, maybe a little bit worse than what his first run was, guys.
Yeah, there was some straightening in that last corner. I don't know.
All right, so then that leaves only one driver, Metro Osprey, or Osprey, however you want to pronounce it. He is a young gun, and he showed us in Rainforest Run, guys. I don't know if you remember that he does know how to drive for his age. All right, so it looks like he's going to warm up his tires, and then he's going to have to pull up to the line. Driving something different. The last couple events we've seen him in a 240. Moving over to a Mustang. Let's see how he does. All right, Metro, honk when ready. You may go for your first run. He's off and running. Good initiation, but not out far enough to get the outer zone. Getting the inside clip. Definitely getting the outer zone. May have just dropped the tire. So my drone hit a tree, so you're not going to be able to tell. The judges will have to pause, frame it, and or freeze frame it and see. Oh, but then dropping 2 tires there. He got the outer zone before that. Looking good until that last corner again, guys.
I mean, being a little nitpicky, he definitely dropped some tires, and then there was not a whole lot of angle to be found anywhere in that run, unfortunately.
Right, hopefully he can pick it up in this final run. All right, Metro Hunt, when ready, and you may go for your final qualifying run. All right, he's ready and he's off. Accelerates, initiates, does not get that first outer zone again. May have been close enough for that clip. And you get the outer zone this time. A little bit angle checky. May have dropped some tires there, definitely. Got only about half the outer zone in the second corner and a little bit too shallow. He was able to get the back end of that zone, but I don't think it's going to count because he was shallow through the majority of it. I mean, they were scoreable runs, but it's still not top-notch runs, guys.
Yeah, it's going to take some clean runs to get into that top 10 and that top 16 too.
All right, so that's going to do it for this session, guys. Our next session is in about 35 minutes. We'll see you then. We got another set of drivers. Let's see here. Since Bronzy went now, we're going to have YT Invert Fusion, Carnage King, Pantless Thunder, and Satan's Kirby. All right, we will see you guys then. Until then, from all of us at FHDL, good slideways.